Hello, everyone. It is Sunday. Um, I would do like the jump up and down for joy, but today I'm starting a little early because I figured if I started a little early, it would get going. Because that, and I was also ready. Let's say hi to some people, and then we will get to what this chat is about. I do understand that you guys have stated that take care of Carrie. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Soon, you guys will see. Um, but she is sleeping. So we're going to take this time. I'm going to try my best to tag everyone and to tag all the questions and to do everything that I need to do. We have some great moderators in here. So I just want to say, let's say hello to Summer Savage. We have the amazing Free Xenu project in here. If you guys need help or anything, please definitely reach out. Jen, thank you so much for coming. Karine, it is so good to see you. I love it when you come. Sophia, Jamie Palmer, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. As we go down the list, Rhonda W is in the house. Okay, Melody. I love the name. I love the spelling. I love whenever it's unique. We have Dip Me in Glitter. You are a superstar. Well, you were a superstar for picking that name because Dip Me in Glitter just sounds so amazing, guys. Like you just need to dip me in glitter. Just dip it in glitter. Everything's more amazing when you dip it in glitter. Okay. We have also another moderator, Dr. Who Heather. Heather is in the chat. Memes 2G. Wait a minute. Mimi to TG. Mimi to GG. I'm getting it wrong, but hi, welcome to the chat. We have Michelle. Thank you for coming. Jane Doe. It is always a pleasure to see you and save Bob Ferris, right? Okay, Trisha G, happy Sunday. Love you, girl. And there's no football on today. There's no football on today. But I believe that there's a couple good hockey games on today. All right, Chantel, welcome. We have Karen, the ethical tailor. I see that's a good one too, because that means you're gonna be covering the lines. That's right. That's right, Jane Doe. Love that. We have Chrissy Newton. I think I am almost all caught up with the comments, everybody. As you know, I like to get a few things taken care of first. Chrissy Newton, hope you're so excited. Can't wait to see your support system soon. Yes. And speaking of my support system soon, I'm like 700 and I think it's like 775 away from where she has to join the live. It's going to be one of those things. I'm telling you, everybody, she's eaten her words because she wishes that she had said 10,000, but instead she said 5. So that's on her, everybody. Free Xenu Project chat rules: no tolerance of racism, homophobia, derogatory remarks, spamming, or self-promoting. No debates, no fighting. Please be kind, respect your hosts and guests and mods, please. Trigger warning: this video contains highly sensitive topics and may be triggering for some individuals. It's okay to step away. Please take care of yourself. The big one: if you need a mod during the live, if you need anyone, if you are struggling with sobriety, if you are struggling with mental health, if you are struggling because you are just struggling and you need someone, say the word pineapple so we can come and make sure that you're okay. I'd rather end a live than find out that we're going to listen to a eulogy. I promise. A couple things that I wanted to discuss. I was in Marilyn's chat earlier, and we're basically going to put it where I was in the chat and I was watching some of the comments. All right, hold on. Enjoy the silence. Hello, my dear Liz. Hockey night with Habs. We all got to do a hockey night. We all got to do a hockey night. So I noticed a couple things. One, that some people were being gunned at in the chat, like the amazing Hef. She is one of the ones that have always stuck by me. She's been there for me for quite a lot of things. And you know what? She has a voice on opinion on the things that I don't know about, that a lot of us don't know about. So I do want to say, congrats for everyone in the chat. Realistically, You guys do amazing things. The fact that you show up for us is just mind blowing. I do know that I was mentioned quite a bit, and it's absolutely true. When someone pretended, or someone would say to me, you're like the daughter I never had. Well, you're like the mom that I never had. And so when that suddenly disappears, it stings. It stings everybody. And being completely honest, Marilyn wasn't wrong. It does hurt. It hurts that 1 minute my phone was ringing and 1 minute it was not. Grouchy Mama Bear, good to see you. If I missed anybody, I do see enjoy the silence. Please don't forget to smash the like button, hit subscribe. I'm so close to making you guys will get to see Carrie again, and we'll actually be able to have like maybe those questions answered, all the good stuff. But I do want everyone to know, thank you so much for the emails, the loving support. I made fried chicken for the first time yesterday. It didn't taste that bad, and nobody got salmonella. So that was like a double whammy. I did mess up the recipe. I'll be honest, everybody. I would show you pictures, but I did mess up. We didn't have any vegetable oil, so I used olive oil. That does change the taste. I will let everybody know that cooks it, obviously more than I do. It absolutely does change the taste and the texture. But it was still something that I thoroughly enjoyed doing, and I will definitely have vegetable oil next time. DBI41, yay for fried chicken success. My southern self is freaking out. I know, I'm so sorry. I know it was one of the rules, but we did a lot yesterday, and there was a lot of food, like getting McDonald's for breakfast, getting a place called Noodles for lunch. Poe on the go, howdy. And then making that for dinner. It was literally like there was so much food in the house that and Walsh, yes, it is definitely a happy memory and a memory that I wish to not repeat. So I will remember vegetable oil. Otherwise it turns a little different. I'm just saying. So thank you. I did get an amazing recipe that I followed to the T, minus the vegetable oil. So it is something that I'm definitely working on. I know, people are expecting a comment on a lot of stuff that is going on in the universe of people being arrested. And here's my comment. A lot of times you want to sit here and we want to scream at you and we want to tell you, oh my God, look at all this dirtiness that's going on. Don't worry. These cops are clean. These cops are dirty. These are dirty. These are dirty. These are dirty. And before you know it, it gets to be a time where that's all you're saying. All you're saying is dirty cops. We don't have to say it anymore. It's being proven on national YouTube. At Chick, Vicky, good to see you. Ann Walsh. We have your mom, Oshi. Liz, have a safe trip. That is my plan. I know a lot of people have sent out some emails basically stating, please be safe. Here's my plan, everybody. We're going to play it by ear. We're going to protest as loud as we possibly can. And then the more people they mess with, the more of us that will come out. You're probably going to be surprised by the numbers of people that are out. And I'm not going to be for the first time because people are coming together. A lot of us are coming together. Look at, Liz, Gail, Alicia, Nora, and myself and my partner, let's see. We're all coming together as a family. We're going to be there for each other as a family. Liz, the fact that you made your son happy, proud of you. That was my overall goal. I didn't care what happened as long as he had a good birthday. That's all that mattered to me. Okay. I will never forget this, everybody. I know we've gone over it. It's still in plastic. It's ready. It's fart spray. There's nothing illegal about it. So I'm just saying, I've got it ready. Hey, Vicky, how are you today? Yep, I'm bringing fart spray. There's no need for pepper spray, everybody. It's fart spray. I do know that a lot of things are going on in the universe of the Discord. I know that one of the amazing mods or one of the amazing people here have decided they were going to help and create a safe space that is as safe as you feel here. You will feel that on Discord as well. There's gonna be some rules, and the main rule, honestly, is just treat people with respect, treat people with dignity. You know, as much as I hate to sit there and mention the golden rule, but let's remember the golden rule: be do unto others as you would wish them to do unto you. Um, so I will let you know when that's fully up and ready. I know she will probably let a lot of people know when it's up and ready. Um, that way we'll have some people in there that can mod it, that can sit there and you guys can chat whenever you want. Not just when we're having a live, but whenever you want. But again, it'll come with the same rules that this chat does. And this chat's rules are be kind to everybody. Remember, no matter what color you are, no matter race, no matter what orientation, what religion you brought in, there's always some form of snake oil that we all fall for. And the trick is being there for each other when we need it. I am also, as a lot of you may know, I am an alcoholic. So I will be there for anybody that is struggling with alcohol abuse. I will be there for people that are struggling to keep that drink down, the struggling to not lift it up to their mouths to do whatever that they need. Yes, I do have a body camera, Kareen. It is the same one from the original protest. It is charged and ready. Here's what I have ready. I have emergency kits. I have some gifts from people that wanted all of us when we were getting together to have certain things. I have got the gimbal. I have the gimbal. I have the mics. I have Alicia's mics. I have all of the things that we need to go down there. So people have even sending us sweatshirts because it's really cold outside. And although the amazing Nora lets us know the temperature there on a regular basis, some of us still have metal in our bodies. So that is still cold to us. That is not like tank top weather. Nor is it considered like shorts weather. For me, that is still considered, good pair of pants and a good sweater. I also don't like showing the scars. You know how it all works. Okay. Mimi, would love to mod for you. Been here a while. Name change lately. Well, free Xena project, 14 degrees. No, sir. No, sir. I also want everyone to ask any kind of questions that they have. I'm going to try to explain quite a bit, but again, the main thing that I wanted to get on here and see is how everybody is doing. Let everybody know that it is still a countdown for me. It literally is a countdown. I'm going to try my awful best to not make a video every single day saying day 4, day 3, day 2, day 1. Guess what? I'm leaving. I'm hoping that it's not going to be anything like that. But I also want people to know that I'm here. No matter what the circumstances are, no matter what's going on, I am definitely here. I am excited about what's going on. I'm excited. I'm nervous. My therapist is on standby. But I do kind of want to go over a little bit more. Observing the recent protesters, I know that a lot of people got arrested. And they're being arrested on chump charges. So will there come a time that we may need to reach out to everybody? There may very well be, or you can reach out to us whenever you can. Because we're going to be as protected as we possibly can be. We're going to be there for each other. We're going to be doing whatever it is that we need to do to get the message out. Mark, good to see you. But I also want people to know that we do have a plan to be safe. And if you are going to join us at the protest, please definitely come there knowing that it's all about being safe, keeping the surroundings not violent, because I can promise you if anybody turns violent, it's not going to look good for trying to get people out. Inside those walls, they're being told, see how violent they are? See the police? They're saving us. See the police? Don't trust them. But you know what? whatever works for you, because they're getting our horrible protesters that are telling horrible lies, you know. And realistically, they're going to continue telling people inside lies. Like, I can guarantee you that I'm probably the most out ethics gay person ever. And my dad is probably, if he is at all being told about me, he's being told about how out ethics I am, and how I'm trying to destroy the church, and I'm trying to destroy everything that he has spent his life accomplishing. No, I'm trying to, let people know what really happens behind those walls, what happened to the children, what happened to children that joined the Sea Org, what happened to me. And then, my life wasn't rosy peaches after that. It's thank God I have therapy now. And I'm fully aware that I'm probably going to be in therapy for the rest of my life because of the things that I have gone through. And you know what, because of the things I have gone through, I really want everybody to understand violence is not an option. Do they do stuff to the cars? Yes. Do they do stuff to the tires? Yes. It's what they do. But I promise, if we just, whoever wants to come, please, you're more than welcome to email me. Let me know who you are. I know that, let me try to open this because I'm having some technical difficulties. You would think that it was, the hardest can in the planet. For those of you that want to go, please definitely remember, bring something to eat, bring something to drink. We're not, a lot of times, depending on where we're going to be, if we do go to Hemet, like the plan is, hold on one second. Grown adults can join whatever cult they want. When they force kids to join and keep them imprisoned, abused, that's the issue. Yes, absolutely. A lifetime of therapy is fine. Support is always needed. Yes. Yes, because it's not fun. I'll tell you, the nightmares are not fun, but I do want everyone to know that if you want to protest with us, if you want to meet us, if you want to come say hi, remember we are human beings too. Just like you, we had childhoods, just not the best one. Just like you, we bleed. No matter what creed, color, anything, I promise you. So remember to, there's a group of women that go out to the Oregon organization, and then they've started making a huge difference. Rhonda, question, is there added ability to add insurance for damage for a rental vehicle? Yes, I've upped my insurance so that way it's so my regular car insurance has been just to be safe, and then that spreads to the rental. But from the rental, I'll also be getting the raise in insurance. So that way we're being smart about it, just in case something wants to happen to that. Because as you know, they like to damage things. And then the best part is they damage vehicles and then they go, oh, we didn't do that. Or that's just, it's a tit for tat. You want to talk shit about us? We're going to do something to you. Sandykin, 16 minutes behind. 1.75 chipmunk. Love it. Love that you're here. Thank you so very much. But yeah, they're going to justify it till they're blue in the face. There's also a group of them that would not mind putting on civvies and starting a fight with all of us. Because remember, I'm the gay. I'm the big bad gay. Like, I got superpowers. Like, I float and shit. Like, Tweedledee, I'm floating. You would think that I had godlike powers to make everyone's opinions change. But just being the gay makes me the wrong. And so that in turn, if you know how they treat people, then they're going to treat Nora and I horribly. And the good part is we have friends and we have family that are there that would never let that happen to us. And, I know Carrie would bust out the Carriotti. She would absolutely show every bit of love that she can do. And I'm fully aware that the LAPD is going to have our pictures and going to be looking at us and, waiting for us to mess up. I know we do need super gay capes. I'll ask Nora. I'm going to be like, Nora, do you want to wear a super gay cape? I bet you she would. I bet you she would wear a super gay cape. You know what I miss, everybody? I miss the Dyke-tastic duo and trying to compete in laughter with her. I'm gonna have to reach out to her and be like, look, there's just too much demand for some Dyke-tastic duo. Let's get some positive going out there. We're also gonna get to see Lara, the amazing Serge, Michael. You know, I have godlike powers. Yeah, I deem you the gay. I deem you. You should not procreate, and then you be the straight. Um, Nor is the gay. Yeah, sorry if I outed that secret, guys. I might have. I might have just outed someone. I'm sorry, Nora. I outed that you're the gay. I apologize. First coffee's on me. Yes, Summer. Yes, the Dyke-tastic duo. A lot of people have been emailing asking for some comedy. And I'll try. Liz, do you have gay powers to turn people gay? Yeah, that's what I do. I got magical powers. It's like a unicorn fart. Okay, Mimi, very first super chat ever for some little snacks and water on your trip. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate it. Look who we have here, everybody. We got Miss Sunrise Dawn in the chat. Hi from North Georgia, everyone. Sorry I missed the first few minutes. It is totally okay. A bit late. Hey, all. Greetings from Germany. Greetings. Wait, actually, what time is it there? Hold on. Because I was about to say Guten Morgen, but it would not be Guten Morgen. Karine, that's right. Unicorn farts. Susan P. Hello. Susie Q. Love the name too. It's all it's literally just it's like a sock hop every time I hear your name. Yeah, I'm not trying to get hit with one of those like you somehow did that. Diane, Liz, I love you. Make me smile and laugh. That is a good thing because you know what? That is one of the things that has gotten me through quite a bit is laughter. Because you can always, crying you can do every single day, but sometimes managing a laugh when you're having a bad day, that's hard. All right. I love the hearts. I love the smiles. Guten night is more the time. Guten Nacht. I'm pronouncing that wrong. My German teacher is probably rolling around in her grave right now. I was so good at. Okay, here we go, Sophia. Here we go. We're gonna try this. We're gonna see it. Tell me if I do this wrong. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N P Q R S T U V W X Y Z S Z. Just let me know if my German teacher got that part right. Ethical Taylor, that's right. Free Bob Ferris, absolutely. I'm crocheting and I lost count because I'm laughing. That's fantastic. Don't make me pull out one of my, bad jokes. I got bad jokes, but I got two of them. And I'm gonna tell you, everybody, you're gonna be so grossed out. It's just weird. What do you call a lesbian with long fingers? Well hung. You can't beat a joke like that. It's good, it's funny, and it's not gross. Best jokes ever. Okay, nice. I remember that from Deutsch class. Yes, she did. My German teacher was amazing. I will tell you. Oh, sparkly unicorn farts are always good to see you. My German teacher would try to tell me all the time. She's like, you have such a perfect roll of your tongue. It's almost like you know another language. Yeah, yeah. It's almost like I know Scientology. I know Spanglish. I definitely know a little bit of English, but I speak of the gay. When someone says, hey, I can't play sports tonight because I'm doing my normal stuff on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they're playing softball. Just letting you know. Okay, we have sparkly unicorn farts. Hi, unicorn. Sophia, my region is smart about daytime greetings. We're just used to moan and all. Speak of the gay. I know. The trick is with speaking the gay is that one shots are two. Do you want a tequila shot on the side, or do you want a pineapple back? Always order the pineapple back, I'm telling you. Pickle juice is good, but the pineapple back, anybody, pineapples are an amazing fruit for a lot of reasons. Yes, some dirty ones. Yes, some not dirty ones. But I'm telling you, pineapple is good in all regions. Because I got in an argument with my kid today, trying to tell me that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. And let me tell you, it's delicious. It's like dinner and a dessert in one. Just saying. Dinner and dessert all in one. I speak tailoring. See, and then you go 1 loop, 2 loop, 3 loop. Yep, tie it. That in itself can, it's kind of like math. Math. Someone told me once that math wasn't a language. And I'm like, really? Because when I haven't understood a lot of people, math has definitely been the one thing I do understand. Yes, pineapple and pizza should be besties always. Yes. Right. Ethical Taylor. Pineapple always belongs on pizza. Yes. Yes. Oh, Jen says it doesn't. You got to try it. I promise. It's delicious. Joanne, so good to see you. I just finished a hat to break the mind of a huge Afghan I'm doing. Well, Afghans are beautiful. I have my baby Afghan. I don't have mushrooms always belong on pizza too. But I have my baby Afghan, that my Nana had actually knit, because my Nana was really big on the, she did the knitting, she did the knitting, she did the crocheting. But I still have my baby one that was made. All right, making sure I got everything. I don't see any questions, but if anybody's having an off day, how is everybody's weekend? You know how mine was. Saturday went a lot better than I thought it was going to go, because I really thought it was going to end up with someone in tears, and it was probably going to be me and Carrie and a child. Had a Japanese corn pizza. I've never had a Japanese corn pizza, but I've definitely had, a lot of Hong Kong chow mein. I did like a Tokyo tea. Does that help? Sorry. Opinion on, wait a minute. Pizza is not a New York thing. But yes, it is not a New York thing. It is definitely not a New York thing. Hold on, where did it go? It is not a New York thing. Whenever I'm in New York, I do the cheese pizza or I do the black olive and mushroom. That's a big one, but primarily I do slice the cheese, because there's nothing like going back to the original. Sometimes you got to break it back to the original. Comment, enjoying holding and snuggling with my 5-week-old grandson. That is fantastic. Way to go. And they're so precious at that time. They haven't done I do it all by myself. Or I'm 18 now. Or what did my friend's kid say the other day? What was it? It was so funny. It was so funny. Your job is to drive me around and buy me food. That's your requirement. And I was just blown away. Like, one, how does everybody say that to their parents? Two, how did they stay so calm? My favorite is strawberry pizza. Okay, now you're messing with me. You're messing with me, Lisa, right? Are you messing with me? I'm just saying, I've never heard of strawberry in a pizza. Trisha, no black olives. See, and everybody has an acquired taste. Deadly Nightshade. I'm sorry, I've tried pineapple and pizza. I just don't care for it. And that is perfect, because you know what? Someone made me try the fishies with the head. The stuff you put on that some people put on pizza. I can't think of the name of it, but anyway, one person said you can't knock it till you try it. And I was just, okay. Okay. So I tried it, and the fishy looks directly at you, and nope, I was out. Like, that came up like projectile. It was like an exorcism. And my stomach said, let me be free. Yeah. Anchovies. Yes. They're gross. They're they look at you and you want to look. I can't do anything. I can eat meat, I can eat chicken, I can eat salads. I can't do something looking back at me. For me, that's like, I can't do it. Frog legs, give me the legs. Don't let me see the frog. Like, no, I don't want to hear, I don't want to see Kermit. Like, just send me his legs, you know? All right. Liz, is there an individual video where you were essaying? I don't really go into it a lot. But I'm more than willing to if you have a few minutes, Trailblazer. Um, the best way I can explain it is there's not a video of the actual act occurring, but there was a situation where a friend of mine had asked me to come down and visit her for her birthday. And I had never been to her aunt and uncle's house. I'd never met anybody from them, but she was my best friend at the time. She really wanted to watch the best way, the Flatliners with Julia Roberts. She really wanted to watch that. That was the main goal, is she really wanted to watch that. Well, I fell asleep on the couch. And when I fell asleep on the couch, and I can still tell you that house smells horrible in my memories of it. I fell asleep on the couch. I got woken up to the uncle. And unfortunately, in that particular situation, without going into too many details, no matter how many times you scream, nobody came. And you don't realize that some people just aren't really your friends until they're in a horrible situation like that and they don't come. So, yeah, that friend and I are no longer friends. Hadn't been since that day. That day is basically never ever going to leave my memory. I still to this day will not watch Flatliners. No, I don't want to rehash it. No, I don't give a crap if it was a decent movie. I will never ever watch that movie again. Nor will I put myself in a situation where I don't have an exit strategy, because that has taught me to have an exit strategy. Definitely taught me a lot, because you try to pass it off as that situation didn't really happen. You try to get past the nightmares. I started, actually carrying a steak knife underneath my pillow. I didn't leave the house unless I had a knife or two. I would hide one in my pants under my sock, and then I would have another one at the ready. And I did that for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, until finally my cousin asked me what was going on, and I told her what was going on. And then I finally went to her house like a month later, and then come to find out, now this was many, many years ago. I was, um, when I finally did get the guts to tell her what was happening, I don't feel like I have to. I don't. Here's this, everybody. If you're uncomfortable, just let me know. I can stop, but it's not a bad memory. And the more I talk about it, the less power it has over me. So when I finally did tell her what was going on, and she had all the details, and then finally I told her that my period hadn't come for a very long time, and I was just brushing it off as, you know, I play a lot of sports, and because I play a lot of sports, it sometimes doesn't show up. Well, lo and behold, she talked me into going to Planned Parenthood. We were there for, God, what felt like 20 minutes. And literally, yes, here's the trigger warning. Highly sensitive. Oops. Highly sensitive in nature. If this triggers anyone, please exit stage left. I'm okay. I talk about it because it helps me get through a lot of it. And the more times you talk about it, the less power that situation will have. That's what my therapist says anyway, and it's working so far. So in the process of all of that, we wait there. I'm thinking this is just a bunch of crap. They're not going to tell me I'm pregnant. Like, who gets pregnant from an instant like that? That was my first time ever really truly being, intimate like that with really anyone. Because I wasn't saving myself, but I had done certain things to make sure that, you know, my purity was still pure. Um, in other words, I had this weird rule that as long as nobody touched me, that it was fine. I could touch as many people as I want, but as long as nobody touched me, then I was still good and safe for my wife. Um, but it didn't happen like that. The nurse came in, she's holding a piece of paper, and I'm thinking, okay, she's going to tell me I got an STD. Like, because they ran some tests and all that stuff. And she goes, no, congratulations. Oh my goodness, you're pregnant. I'm what? I didn't hear you. Uh, I'm gonna need you to say again to the people in the back. I didn't hear you. And I kept staring at her, and I'm like, no, you see, that's enough. You can tell me that's wrong. And she thought it was the greatest thing ever to find out that I was pregnant. And so a lot of stuff skipping around. We had gone to the police and started the process, and then found out you're starting the process and getting grilled by lots of different police officers and grilled by lots of different attorneys and lots of different DAs, and that they make you go through it and through it and through it until that memory is then etched into your brain for the rest of your life. It's like a horrible movie that keeps playing. And then you find out that if you decide to keep the child, because I did. I wanted to keep him. I was scared that he would look like the person that hurt me, but I was more scared of being a bad parent. And so after I don't want to make it sound like it was only a couple days, because it was months of consideration and getting to a point where I hadn't seen my ankles in forever. The last time that I had sat down comfortably was what felt like a year earlier, and you don't realize just how much little things hurt, little memories. And then they don't tell you how much it hurts when you give a child up, when you walk near another child. That one got me a lot. But now I'm as everybody puts it, I'm great to be an aunt. I am, I have done everything humanly possible to, you know, be there for other people, to be there for anybody going through similar situations. I've done my best. And the one thing that I can at least, if at some point I was to leave this world, I can at least tell you I did my best. And if I could save someone, then I did my best. I tried, because trying is better than sitting there doing nothing and letting it happen to someone else. So I'm here to not be everyone's shining knight of armor, but to be my own, and to be here if someone needs to talk, if someone's thinking of picking up a drink. I've been there. I know what that feels like. I'm not a therapist. I'm literally, my study was in microbiology. So I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. I'm a nerd. And let me get to this question real quick before I forget it. I'm not skipping any of them. Let's see. Frizina Project. Liz, sometimes things happen you couldn't help. You cannot change. People tell you what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. They're right, but it doesn't make it feel right. No, it doesn't. I have never met you at all. You're an amazing person, and everyone you should encounter. Yeah. So many to help. Yeah, there is. There's so many people to help. You can literally, when you see someone, if you're driving down the street, let's say you're driving to your aunts or uncles, and you see someone give you the I'm in danger, the thumb doesn't go over very well, but if the for help signal, call the police, let them know. Do I think the police are going to do anything about it? No. So write down the license plate. If you hear someone that is being assaulted, don't just walk by. Stand up and say that's unacceptable. Now, if someone's holding a gun, no, that does not mean that you sit there and go, haya kariati to try to wrestle a gun. No, 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 no. That means that you stand firmly still and you do what you need to do. Um, while not hopefully not getting injured. Um, but if you hear that someone's doesn't have a hasn't had a meal, you know how many times that happens? You go to the grocery store and you can see someone struggling just to get a little bit of groceries, so they start putting something back. Be kind. Offer to pay. Tell them to leave with their groceries and you got it. If you can do it, do it. I've done it a few times. I will also tell you that I've been duped a few times by people doing that. Someone now I'm not gonna mention names because I don't want any kind of hate. That is not my scene, everybody. Someone did reach out to me and said, "Look, I have a computer because I just bought a brand new one. Um, do you need one?" And so I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Yeah, because I bought a used one. And the used one, the ports are starting to die, and the used one's only like 3 months old." So I'm still kind of like, what, that'd be great. That said person says, "You only have to pay for shipping." I'm like, "Okay." So I pay for shipping. Then all of a sudden the person says, unfortunately they needed insurance. So get the insurance. Yeah, nothing was ever sent. It's been past the time period, everybody. And I got duped. I literally got duped because I thought someone wanted to help. So please be aware not to get duped in those type of situations. Um, but literally we do the best that we can. Are people going to try to use you? Yeah. Are people going to try to hurt you? Yeah. Trick is don't let them. That's just don't let them. Put a smile on your face. Tell them to have a great day. If the police get nasty with me, um, I'm literally just going to be like, you can have a great day. I'm not being combative. I've never committed a crime in my life that I've ever had any kind of attention at. So yeah, what's the worst? I had a parking ticket once. Yeah, I paid that. Nope, no parking tickets here. And I'm an old lady now. So now I go very, very slow, like precious cargo's in the car when the family's in the car. I'm like, don't get near my truck. That's me while driving. Don't come near my vehicle. Don't come near my kids. All that good stuff. But, I've been to prison for standing by when someone was being assaulted, keeping consequences in mind when defending people. Yes. Yes. There is consequences when defending someone. So I'm not saying throw down and start an assault or anything like that, but sometimes just bringing attention to it gets the situation to stop, in my experience. Um, I'm not saying it in everybody's experience because some people have much harder experiences than I do. I'm kind of a softie. I'm a little bit of a teddy bear till you mess with my stuff. Okay. My sister got ripped off. 1,500 took advantage of her. It was a rental car place. Yeah. Mine was someone that kept saying that they, kept commenting on my lives, kept making comments, messaging me, and then all of a sudden it was, it happens. People trick people. It happens. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to out the person. I'm just going to be aware that, you know, the trick of the situation was it was not what it was supposed to be. But at the same time, I can smile and let people know so that way they don't fall for the same thing, And no, I don't have to mention a name so people don't know that. Okay. I'm just seeing if I have any. I've been scammed and lost money. Yeah. At least 2 times. Yep. It's gross. It's gross when people do that. It is absolutely appalling. But what I can do is at least let people know so it doesn't happen again. What do you need to fill your cup? You guys fill my cup, to be completely honest, and Carrie fills my cup. Um, so I don't know what you mean. Son, I got so good at math because I was adding 2 cents how much to pay for the groceries. Yep. Every single time. I got really good at learning how to count cards that way too. But don't get caught. Don't get caught. Hopefully they won't scam someone else. That's right. That is right. Hopefully they don't scam anybody else. When I took self-defense, they told us to yell fire. I've heard that. A few of my friends told me, if you're in danger or anything like that, scream fire. Um, that's if I'm ever in danger, I'll definitely have to see that. Jen, I'm sorry you have to fly. I'll talk to you soon. Jen, what seems to be going on? Okay, okay. All right, everybody, I'm gonna bid you all adieu. I will let you know that it's have a great Sunday. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go.